One of the things that get me really excited about making games is finishing it. And of course, I'm a bit far away from actually doing that right now with Coco Loco. But one of the things I want to do that not many developers do right now, especially if you're independent, is to have a physical version of your game. Now, for those who remember or who still do this, I like buying physical games. That's one of the things I really enjoy doing, especially when it comes to pre-orders and stuff. I think the most recent Pokemon games, because my wife loves them so much, we've pre-ordered them at EB Games and we've bought them as a physical copy. It's good because, you know, with the Switch, it does save room on your hardware. But for me as well, I just love having a physical, tangible thing I can correlate the game to. And it's something that I want to do with my own game, Coco Loco. Like a lot of PC games now, they don't even come with discs because our PCs don't have disc trays anymore, and they usually just have a code to whatever launcher you're using on the game. For me, however, because my game's going to be on PC, I want to do something a little different. And I wouldn't say it's anything to do with marketing or making money, it's more of just a personal achievement. And that's that when my game comes out, I want to give physical copies of my own. Now, if by making this video or when I'm closer down the line to actually launching the game, and some publisher or something says, hey, we want to do a market deal and it's, you know, I'm happy with it and we want to do a physical release of the game, by all means, that'd be even more amazing because I know that means that more people are going to be able to buy my game and there's going to be more physical copies out in the wild for them to own. However, no matter what happens, I'm going to at least probably sell between around 50 to 100 physical, tangible copies of my game. This is not my game, but I love holding it, especially the Switch cases as well. Brilliant. And I want to design my own cover art for it and the side and everything so that fans, viewers, whether you're watching or whether you're someone who's, you know, in the future, I want this to be kind of like the big fan merchandising item. This is something that hardcore fans or people who just love physical copies of things. It's just kind of sad now because when you do, it just has the game. There's no, you know, posters, no, you know, you got to get the special edition or the pre-order bonus and stuff, which I did anyways. This came with a steel book, which is pretty cool, I guess. But there's no manual anymore. But if I go to like one of the oldest classical games that I remember buying and just, I started this thing on the way home, the drive home as a kid. You just like, you know, now you have iPads and iPhones and you can just watch trailers and gameplay footage and stuff before it comes out. Back in the day, there wasn't any of that. The only thing you get for your game is the back cover, and inside, you'd get a manual. You'd get a wonderful little manual that would tell you everything, and it was beautiful. This is still in really good condition. Wow, I take care of my stuff sometimes, although, you know, a little bit of wear and tear. Anyways, and you know, it had your table of contents, and it had how to play the game and all the cool stuff, and it was like, look at that! It's even got some merchandising in it, which is, you know, I'm completely okay with because it's Lego Star Wars. And that's something I want to have in my game. Now, I don't think I'll be able to have the money and I'd have to do a whole Kickstarter to just publish a physical version of the game, which, you know, I'm not even doing it for the development of the game, so let alone, you know, convincing me that I should do that for just a physical release. What I will do, though, is I will, through my own money and own means, I will get a bunch of cases that probably can hold SD cards or USBs, because the game's coming out on PC, it's more relevant to have a USB than an SD card, I think. And it'll have a DRM-free version of the game. That is what I plan on doing. That is, if I can remain independent for this project, which I'm guessing that I will, it'll just have a copy and maybe like a PDF manual, as well as, you know, physical things inside the case. I would love to have arts and stickers and posters and make it really cool. And obviously it's going to cost more than the digital version of the game, but it's going to come with a lot more things as well. And it's definitely going to be something that fans of my work and fans of the game can really enjoy. And yeah, and because I do it myself, if, for example, the first round goes really well and people want more, then I can do more. I can do that. And if people want a physical version enough and they pre-order the game, then I would happily, you know, hire people's time to help me physically put all the software on the USBs, put the USBs in the cases, and put, you know, all the other stuff in and then ship to you. So I'm curious to know whether you just stumbled on this video and, you know, it's something that you just wish you saw more indie devs do, or if you're a long-time viewer of the channel and it's something that you'd happily put your money in to support me with. Is this something that you would like? Do you want a physical version of Coco Loco? Is it just my self-gratifyingness that I want to put my games, basically at a loss for a physical copy, just so I can tangibly show people when they come to my house, like, hey, this is a game I made, and it's not a fake game. This is like the legit thing. Is that something that you'd be into? Is this like a niche that I've just discovered, or is this something that is just a downfall of my demise because no one else has done it, because obviously they know that it's not the best thing to do? I'm curious to know, and it's something that, as an indie game developer, there's projects that I think about and kind of go, no, not yet, because I don't want to spend all my time and energy in something that obviously, they're more hobbyist projects, and one of those things is, physically releasing a game. I don't think I'm gonna make more money from having a physical version of the game. It's easier and more affordable just to have a digital download code or use it on Steam or whatever. Putting in all the effort and stuff for this, probably with the amount of time and resources it'll take to do a physical version and send it to you, will probably be lucky to break even, which, I'd hopefully want to happen anyways, with each copy of the game. I don't know, I just thought I'd put the idea out there and see what people think, because if it's something that others, want to see more of, then maybe more indie game developers will be happily doing physical versions of the game. Maybe they don't need to have someone, print it for them, but if people are happy with like a handcrafted, it's kind of like, certain merchandise. So lots of merchandise right now is automated. My mug on Teespring, I uploaded the picture, but Teespring kind of handles the rest. This is something that is, I would be handling completely myself. I'd somehow have like an online store for it where you can take orders, but then everything else be handled by me. I'd be buying the plastic cases, I'd be putting in the cover, I'd be copying over the software over to the hardware for the USBs, putting it in, getting the shipping details, getting, all the other stuff. That's a lot of work for someone. But is it something that you would happily buy and open and, put on the mantle and say, this, not just the game that it represents, but the actual product you see, the case, the artwork, everything like that, it comes with an amount of love and dedication, inspiration to some people. Other creatives I know who watch me and get, try to get motivation from me, like I do with other YouTubers as well. Is it something that is more than just a case for a game? Is it a form of just artistic love and dedication? Because, maybe I'll just do it for myself. If it's something that no one else wants, then I'll just do a single copy for myself and keep it on my bookshelf or in my game collection. But if it's something that you would happily pay, like 60, 70, $100 for, is that something that, and that's maybe including shipping as well? Again, I don't know. I have to do the math actually. This is just a fun idea. I thought, what, I've got an audience now, I've got a community. Let me know what you think. Would you buy a physical version of my game if, it was just me doing all the work? Let me know what you think of this idea. Is this something you'd be interested in purchasing? Is this something marketable to you? And if not, why not? Do you just prefer sitting down on your console and installing stuff? Do you just not like physical goods anymore? You just want it all to be digital? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel, then please do head over to my other videos. I've got some devlogs and a new one coming out very soon about my game Coco Loco. What are you willing to shell your money on? Basically, that's what this video is a physical copy of a game from some guy on the internet, worth it? Just let me know. This is such a unhinged video and something way less professional than I thought it was going to be. But I thank you all for watching and keeping your attention on me. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.